going on YouTube? Your girl Yolanda Randolph here. Go ahead, click the subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and hit that like button for you, girl, okay? So we can go ahead and get this thing moving, shaking, and popping.
Her Intuition Podcast is a platform to remind all women of their worth and to encourage them to dig deep within themselves for better.
It's another wonderful, blessed Tuesday, and I hope that you understand that, because the way that this world is going today, it is so easy to forget just how blessed we are. But hey, we are blessed. You just have to look into the flowers that are around you. You have to look into the blessings that are around you at this time. And for the ones that you cannot see, know that those blessings are on the way. A lot of times when hell is breaking loose, that's because the ground is pushing and shaking for your comeback. Oh yes. Living witness, living proof of that. So let's go ahead and get started today. I want to talk about depression, mental illness in general. People oftentimes, have you just noticed that oftentimes people around you will continue to say they're okay? No matter what day it is, no matter what hour it is, no matter what they've been going through. And you know they've been going through some stuff. You know they have. But they always say, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm great. Not all the time. It's so important, my friend, to check on your friends, check on your neighbors, check on your sisters, your brothers, your family members, your friends. Because just because they're saying that they're okay does not mean that it's so. A lot of times, and this is from personal experience. You know, I talk about nothing unless I know something about it. Me, I suffer from depression. But you know, when my friends ask me, hey Yolanda, how you doing today? You know what my go-to answer is? I'm great. I'm wonderful. Sometimes I even say I'm fantastic. Sometimes I am those things. Other times, not so much. And you know, it's because a lot of times us as women, you know how we can be as women. We have the weight of the world on our shoulders. It's the weight of the world on our shoulders. And so if we break, we feel like all the things around us will break too. That's how we feel. So when someone comes to us and check on us, our mechanism is to say, I'm okay. I'm great. I'm wonderful. I'm fantastic. And some of you all know my word. I'm awesomeness. Not so much. Not all the time. So be mindful of that. Check on those girlfriends who continue to say that. Check on them. If you're feeling that way, do a self-check-in on yourself. I have another podcast called the Chick Chat Podcast with 3 other wonderful women. And we all get around our table and we chat. Well, we are in our living rooms in our homes, but we call it our table because when we get together, it is our table. It's our circle. We're a circle of friends, and so we talk. We chat and we talk. We had a conversation about mental illness, and during that conversation, we realized that a lot of us are not good. We do what we call a self-check-in. And it's from numbers 5 through 1. 5, you're doing great. 1, not so much. Most of the time, we're at a 4 or lower. It's rare that we're at a 5. The 5s are rare. It's a rare occasion. Because we found out that it's so much better to be honest about how you're feeling, so that 1, you can get some help if you need it. Nothing wrong with that. We talk about that on that episode. Go and check it out. 2, that it's okay to not be okay, especially during these times that we're going through. It's this coronavirus and all of these deaths, and some of us had family members to pass away. Some of us have family members who are sick with the virus, and not just the virus, but with other stuff. It's okay to not be okay. And so when we do our check-in, we're honest. we're honest with each other and we're honest with our audience. I want to encourage you today, my friend, to be honest about how you're feeling. To be honest about how you're feeling. If you're not feeling well, then say so. I am working on that. I'm working on that too. I am working on being more honest about how I'm really feeling. There's nothing wrong with having a bad day. We all have them. There's nothing wrong with that. In my opinion, it actually helps you. I think, for me, it does. It helps me to zoom in on myself. It helps me to understand myself a little bit better. It helps me to understand when I need to have a timeout. Nothing wrong with those either. It helps me to understand that I am human. It helps me to understand that I must stay in prayer. It helps me to understand that I must continue to go to my God. Because He is the one, the only one that knows exactly your heart and how you're feeling. He's the one. You don't have to go to Him and tell Him. So I'll stay in prayer. But when you find yourself in an uproar, you find yourself where you're not feeling well, go to Him. Talk to Him, although He already knows, but just talking to Him gives Him the know that you need Him. He wants you to come to Him. Oftentimes, He's looking for you to come to Him. And so when you feel like you're off balance and you're not sure where to turn, where to focus on, or whatever, start with prayer. And then be honest with yourself. Okay? Check in on your good girlfriends. Check in, even if they're not your good girlfriends, if they're just associates, sometimes you check on them too. I do. So you keep that in mind when you're going forward. Be aware of those who continue to tell you that they're okay, because hey, maybe they're not doing okay. Maybe they're not okay. Be mindful of that. And again, be mindful of how you're feeling. Blessings to you. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to check your girl out. I greatly do appreciate you. So, books. You can find all of them on Amazon. The Devious Deception series. Part 3 was just released in May. I'm so very excited about it. Great story. A little different than what you're used to, but I think you'll like it. People who have read it have liked it so far, so I'm counting that you will like it too. I'm counting on that. Okay, so go and check it out. You already know part 1 and 2 are both on Amazon. If you're new, welcome to the ride. It is a roller coaster. When I tell you it's crazy, oh boy, it's craziness. Okay, so head over there to Amazon, check them out. We still do the daily quotes every single day on the hashtag Her Intuition page. You can find it on Facebook. If you're not a member, please join us. We would love to have you. And I love it when my queens and all the wonderful women up there leave quotes too. I'm not the only one who has great quotes. I'm gonna go ahead and claim that. Some of my quotes are on fire, okay? So I'm not the only one who has the great quotes. If you have a quote that you would like to share, please let us know. I would love to have you posted up there for other people, and especially for those who are going through stuff, because you really don't know. You really don't know. So I like to be a shining bright and a shining star for other people, and I want you to be the same. So check us out. Go up there, leave some quotes for us and some wisdom, and prayerfully we will chat again next week. Oh, before I go, remember I referenced the Chick Chat podcast. Check us out. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook Live. We're also on Anchor, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. So make sure you check us out. And it's Chick Chat, not to be confused with Chit Chat. Okay, CHICHAT podcast. All right, now I'm done. Blessings to you.
Thanks so much for listening. And be sure to follow me on my hashtag HerIntuition page on Facebook and on Instagram at Yolanda Randolph Publications.